Hello, and welcome to the Silver Award Suite Training for the Girl Scouts of the Commonwealth of Virginia. My name is Sierra Hall, and I'm a staff member with GSCV. This training is intended for cadet Girl Scouts interested in earning their Silver Award, their troop leaders, advisors, and parents or guardians. During this training, you will learn more about the Silver Award, the new Silver Award Suite, the steps towards earning the Silver Award, the 5 key elements of a Silver Award project, and the difference between take action and community service. You'll also get the chance to see some examples of 2 different Silver Award projects and the new resources that are available to Girl Scouts and adults. First things first, why should you even earn the Silver Award? The Silver Award is a fantastic opportunity for cadet Girl Scouts to make the most of their Girl Scouting experience. Through your Silver Award project, you'll be able to make a lasting positive change in your community. Additionally, this accomplishment will set you up for success when you work towards earning your Gold Award, since the new Silver Award process is quite similar to Gold and is also a Gold Award prerequisite. Lastly, Girl Scouts that earn a highest award can apply for scholarships, put this honor on their college applications, and so much more. So what is the Silver Award? The Silver Award is the highest award that a cadet Girl Scout can earn. When looking at the progression of highest awards, the silver sits right between the bronze and the gold. Earning the Silver Award is a symbol of excellence and leadership that recognizes the extraordinary efforts of extraordinary girls. So what's new this year? After a year of collaboration, GSUSA has announced the new Silver Award Suite. This is a movement-wide approach to the Silver Award, which includes tools that promote network alignment on how the Silver Award is defined, tracked, and evaluated for volunteers, Girl Scouts, and councils. This change was implemented by GSUSA to better prepare girls for the Gold Award, and as the process is quite similar. From what many of you may already know, the old Silver Award process was troop leader approved. Now, Girl Scouts will be required to complete a Silver Award proposal and final report for approval from council. We'll go into more detail about that process later into the training. Additionally, the new Silver Award Suite provides Girl Scouts and adults with more resources than ever before. The Silver Award Cadet Workbook, the Silver Award Proposal and Final Report, the Adult Guide for Earning the Silver Award Checklist, and the Silver Award at a Glance are now all available to download on our website. A few additional important things to also note. The new changes went into effect on October 1st of 2023. If your Girl Scout started her project before this date, she is grandfathered into the old Silver Award guidelines, meaning that she does not need to submit a proposal to council. The Qualtrics link on our website will remain for troop leaders to complete when a Silver Award is completed. All cadets that begin their Silver Award on or after October 1st of 2023 will need to follow the new Silver Award guidelines. Now let's discuss the steps towards earning the new Silver Award. Before a cadet can get started on her Silver Award, she needs to make sure she meets the required prerequisites. She must be a registered cadet Girl Scout in grades 6 through 8. And she must also have completed a cadet journey. There are seven different cadet journeys she can complete. Additionally, a common prerequisite myth is that you need to earn your Bronze Award before earning your Silver. This is not true. As long as you meet the other prerequisites, you are able to go for your Silver Award. Some additional things to know about earning the Silver are that it can be done as a solo project or with a team of 2 to 4 other Girl Scouts. The total number of girls on a team cannot be more than 4. Additionally, multiple teams cannot collaborate on the same Silver Award project. 2, the recommended total time for completion is 50 hours. Please note that if a Silver Award project is being completed by a team, all girls must spend at least 50 hours on the Silver Award. Girl Scouts should be prepared to divvy up tasks so that each girl is putting in the same amount of time and effort towards completing their project. And lastly, the final report must be completed and submitted to council by September 30th of a cadet's 8th grade year. All requirements and information on this slide are the same and did not change with the implementation of the new Silver Award Suite. Now let's go through each step in the process of earning the Silver Award. This slide shows the Silver Award at a glance. The information of this slide is a great overview of the steps towards earning the silver and is also available as a one-page resource on our website for you to access and download yourself. In short, Girl Scouts will complete steps 1 through step 7 in order to effectively complete the project. The steps outlined in red, step 5 and step 7, are the 2 steps where submitting to council and receiving approval is required. Girl Scouts will 1, identify an issue they want to address, 2, build their team, 3, explore their community, and 4, choose a project. Once they've completed steps 1 through 4, the troop or individual will fill out 1 project proposal. Once the proposal is complete, the troop leader will look it over to ensure it has the best possible chance for approval, and then will submit to council by emailing it to highestawards@commgirlscouts.org. From there, council will either approve it or provide feedback for how to improve the proposal. Once the proposal is approved, Girl Scouts can then begin working on carrying out their project. Once the project is complete, the group or individual will submit 1 final report to council for final approval, and then the Silver Award is officially earned. Let's go ahead and look at each step a bit closer. Step 1. Identify issues that you're passionate about and how they affect your community. To do this, begin brainstorming ideas that you want to address. Now, what's really important about this step is making sure your project is a perfect balance of your interests and passions and the issues and needs in the community. Just because you're extremely passionate about field hockey or gardening, for example, that doesn't necessarily mean that there's a need in the community. A lot of times where we see projects go astray is when girls start making up needs or issues in their community that align with their interests, when in reality, it's not really a pressing issue. Additionally, think about this on the flip side. If you ultimately decide to do your project addressing a need or issue that your mom or your troop leader is passionate about, you may end up not truly being invested in your project altogether. Again, you want your interests and your passions to perfectly align with the issues or needs in your community, and that will then lead to a great Silver Award project. Once you've brainstormed your interests and the issues or needs in your community, your next steps are to build your team and explore your community. As I mentioned before, the Silver Award can be done as a solo project or with a team of 2 to 4 other Girl Scouts in your troop. Either way, Girl Scouts will also need to partner with organizations and members of their community. Your team will include all the stakeholders that may have some impact on the completion of your project. Another common myth is that you can't start the research before your proposal is approved. This is not true. We strongly encourage Girl Scouts to reach out to small businesses, organizations, or other members in the community. It's important to reach out to see if a certain organization has a need that your project could address. Once you gain that insight, you can include that work and time on your project proposal. Your proposal is more likely to get approved if you're able to show that you've spoken with your community to find out exactly what some needs are. For example, if I'm a Girl Scout and I know I'm passionate about helping to combat educational inequity in Richmond, I'm going to do some research to see what organizations may already be fighting to address this issue and see if I can support them with my Silver Award. After some Googling, I found that the Virginia Center for Inclusive Communities actually has school programs that help to educate teachers on inclusivity in the classroom. My next step would be to call or email them myself and introduce myself. I'll make sure to tell them I'm a cadet Girl Scout in my troop number and that I'm working towards earning my Silver Award. I'd let them know I'm passionate about their organization and the issues they're aiming to address, and how I'd love to work with them for my Silver Award project. By this point, many organizations will provide opportunities for support that is a need for them. Specifically, many organizations, small businesses, and other community members are still in the post-pandemic recovery period, and many Girl Scout Highest Award projects have helped these organizations rebuild. Now, you may be asking yourself, but what if the organization I contact doesn't have a need? That's okay too. You can consider your own research to create your own project that can support what an organization is already doing. For example, if the Virginia Center for Inclusive Communities says their school programs are already successful, you can ask to work with them to bring something additional to the table that they don't already have. Next, based on your passions and research, you'll want to decide what you want to do for your Silver Award project. What I often tell girls is a good rule of thumb is if your project is already being done with or without you, then you may want to reconsider. For example, if a local organization is gathering donations for a new shelter for the unhoused and you want to partner with them, your project shouldn't be gathering donations for the new shelter, because with or without your project, the organization will be gathering donations regardless. But what you can do is think about what you and your project bring to this table. You are the star of your project, so you want organizations to support you, not the other way around. After you have a concrete idea in place, you'll want to begin putting together your project proposal. Please note, only one proposal needs to be submitted per project. If working on a team, teammates should work together to finalize that one proposal. Some questions on the proposal are, what is your project title? What is your proposed start date and completion date? What issue you're aiming to address? Why it matters? Your target audience, who you've connected with in the community, the root cause, your project goals or what you plan to accomplish, how it will be sustainable, and breaking down your to-do list by team member. Remember, your to-do list should include projected tasks or things you plan on doing but haven't done yet, because you still need to get approval. But it should also include all research-based task items that you've already completed as well. If you spend an hour reaching out to different organizations, you can include that on your proposal. Think of it as an outline to writing a research paper. You need to do a bit of research before you actually write the paper, which you should include on your outline. But you're not actually writing the paper yet until it receives approval. Then when it's approved, you can begin working. That is a similar aspect to how the project proposal should be completed. The project proposal is on our website and is formatted as a fillable worksheet to be able to complete on your computer. You're also welcome to print the project proposal and complete a hard copy. Once Cadet Girl Scouts complete the proposal, the troop leader will look it over and will then submit the proposal to council at comgirlscouts.org for approval. Council will either approve the proposal as it is or provide feedback with recommendations to improve. A common question is, how long will it take to receive approval? Projects can be improved instantaneously. As soon as the email is received, Council will look over the proposal and will immediately respond with the approval or with feedback for improvement. Once your project is approved, you can begin working. Each team member will spend about 50 hours to earn the award. You'll want to use the time log to track your hours and remember to take pictures. Once your project is complete, you'll want to submit your final report. This part is easy. The final report should be an extension of the project proposal with the addition of any adjustments made, because things will change even if you don't anticipate them to. You'll include your time logs, your budget worksheets, if that's what you've used, and the final report reflection questions. If you are working in a group, fill out sections 1 and 2 on the final report together. These sections are a general overview of the project. Section 3 is for individual reflections, which each individual Girl Scout should complete themselves. When sections 1, 2, and 3 are completed, then you're ready to obtain appropriate signatures in section 4. The final report must be submitted with all 4 sections together. The troop leader should submit the final report to @highestawards@comgirlscouts.org. Then they will receive a confirmation email from council approving the project. Once the final report is approved, the troop leader will receive a link to a Qualtrics form, which must be filled out in order for the Silver Award to be officially processed in our records. It's a short form that asks for the Girl Scout's name, troop number, and mailing address. A separate Qualtrics form must be completed for each girl on the team that's earned the award in order to be recognized for earning the Silver Award. Now that you're done, it's time to celebrate. Share with the world your accomplishments through social media at school, and troops are welcome to host their own small celebration for Girl Scouts once their Silver Award project is complete. For girls that complete the project before March 1st of the membership year, they will be invited to our Inspired by a Girl event. This happens every spring, and it's an opportunity for girls to be recognized for this outstanding achievement and to celebrate one another for their hard work. Be on the lookout for more information in March. So now that we've talked about how to earn the Silver Award, let's dive into what your Silver Award project should look like. The Silver Award is a take action project that incorporates at least 3 of the 5 key elements. Let's first break down what a take action project means. There's a difference between what a take action project should look like and what a community service project is. Oftentimes, we see projects start to lean towards community service. This chart shows the difference in a clear and concise manner. First, a take action project is a long-term project with sustainable and ongoing influence that addresses an issue's root cause. A community service project is a short-term effort that helps something or someone fulfill an immediate need. A take action project is done with the community, while a community service project is done for the community. A take action project creates a unique initiative to address an issue's root cause, while a community service project joins an existing effort to solve an issue. A take action project creates and leads your own team of volunteers, while community service is joining an existing team, usually as a volunteer. And lastly, a take action project sets the goals and leads a team to achieve them, while community service is more so working towards a goal that's already been set by others. Now let's go through some examples of what a take action project is not. A take action project is not a collection project. This is not sustainable, nor does it solve a root cause. It is not a fundraiser. This is also not sustainable, and Girl Scouts are not allowed to raise money for other organizations. Additionally, it is not a make or donate project. This is also not sustainable, and it also does not solve a root cause. Some other examples of projects you'll want to avoid are little libraries, buddy benches, and community gardens, as they're already projects in the community. And keep in mind my rule of thumb from before. Ask yourself, would this project happen without me? If the answer is yes, then you may want to reconsider. You don't want your project to be your team doing the legwork for another organization, such as putting up decorations for one of their annual events or helping them collect donations. This isn't sustainable and would most likely be done without your Silver Award project. So, how can you ensure your project is a take action project? A foolproof way is to ensure you're implementing 3 of the 5 key elements. The 5 key elements are root cause, leadership, sustainability, measurability, and global link. The measurability piece and global link are not required for the Silver Award, but are highly encouraged to strengthen your project and to prepare you for earning the Gold Award. This chart is a great breakdown of the different key elements that are required at each level. As you can see, leadership, root cause, and sustainability are required for Silver, while measurability and global link are just encouraged. But what do these key elements even mean? Let's go ahead and break them down a bit more. Root cause. The basic reason why an issue or a problem occurs in the community is its root cause. Research needs to be done in order to find the root cause. And remember, there may be more than one reason why the problem occurs. For example, if you want to do a project on addressing the need of high rates of car accidents at an intersection in your community, One of the root causes may be due to the lack of streetlight or stop sign, but it may also be due to high levels of cell phone use while driving. It's important to reach out to experts in your community, such as the police department, in a project of this nature to determine which root cause you feel your Silver Award project could have more impact addressing. Next is leadership. Remember, you are the queen bee. As the leader or project manager, it is your job to plan, direct, motivate, collaborate, and make decisions for your project. Rather than an organization directing you on how you can tackle one of their needs, you should be able to bring a plan to the table and collaborate with them to see the project through. Next is sustainability. Your project is sustainable when it creates a lasting change. But sustainability is not a one-size-fits-all thing. You can accomplish sustainability in 3 ways. 1, by creating a permanent solution and ensuring it's used. If you decide you want to create a new program to implement in an assisted living facility and no one uses it, or items need to be restocked and you don't check up on it, then the project is more of a burden and a hassle rather than a solution that's making a positive change. Another way is by educating others by inspiring them to change their attitudes, beliefs, or behaviors, and being able to prove the changes by using a measurement tool. And either 1, putting a plan in place to continue the education beyond your involvement, or 2, enacting a call to action. For example, if you want to educate a community on the impact of washing your clothes too often and that impact on the environment, you'll need to make sure you're gathering data to ensure that education has made a difference. You can create a form for participants to fill out after a month to see if they have run less loads of laundry. Or enacting a call to action could mean asking people to sign a pledge that they'll run less loads. And third, you can advocate to change a rule, regulation, or law, and engaging others in your advocacy. This one may seem to be a bit harder, but it has been done. There have been projects where Girl Scouts attend a meeting at the General Assembly to speak on the behalf of a new bill that aligns with their project. On a smaller scale, you could try and change a rule or regulation at your school and getting some of your peers or classmates involved on that advocacy. This is a very effective way to ensure your project is sustainable. Next is measurability, which is a key element, but it is not required for a Silver Award. It is, however, highly encouraged. It's also quite easy to implement, especially if you have a solid sustainability piece. You can create a form that asks people to gather data. Simply asking everyone the same question at an event you host can be enough to gather data. This chart on the slide shows an example of change over multiple months, but you can also gather data before and after a single event. For example, if you host an education class, you can give a short quiz before and after the class to see if your audience gained any knowledge from what you taught them. And lastly, the last element is global link, which is also not required for Silver, but encouraged. Projects connect to a global link when they relate to issues that affect communities beyond your own. For example, the Silver Award team on the slide linked the problem of marine pollution to their project where they addressed the issue of plastic and trash on local beaches. Making this link enabled them to promote awareness of the global dangers of pollution in our oceans and how to prevent it. Lastly, it's important to understand the guidelines behind project funding. Monetary or cash donations are not allowed for the Girl Scouts' safety. However, Girl Scouts are able to use money from product sales by participating in money-earning projects like yard sales, babysitting, car washing, lemonade stands, and so much more. In-kind donations are also allowed. So rather than asking for $20 to purchase paint, you can ask someone just to purchase the paint and donate it to you for your project. This can be done through Amazon wish lists, where girls create a list of all the items they need and send out the link to families and friends. And items can be purchased and mailed directly to their location. Additionally, sometimes service units have money that's put away specifically to support Girl Scouts in earning their highest awards, so you can try reaching out to them too. You can find more information on money earning rules and regulations in the Volunteer Essentials Guide on our website at www.comgirlscouts.org under Volunteer Resources. Now let's look at a few Silver Award project examples. Board Game Girls. The Board Game Girls partnered with their local camp to address the root cause of the need for activities on rainy days. The cadets each assumed a different leadership role in developing an annual game night, collecting board games, and sharing their research that board games helped mental wellness. Another project is Crochet for Love. Cassandra's Silver Award project was created to address the root cause of helping to keep babies safe. She educated her community about shaken baby syndrome and childhood cancer and shared her skills by leading 5 crocheting sessions with parishioners and school families, which resulted in 274 handmade items to donate. Finally, here are the new resources in the Silver Award Suite. All of these resources are available for you to download on our website under Members, Highest Awards, and Silver Award. The new resources are the Adult Guide for Earning the Silver Award, the Cadet Workbook for Earning your Silver Award, the Silver Award at a Glance, the Girl Scout Silver Award Checklist. This is a 2-page document. The Girl Scout Silver Award Project Proposal, and the Girl Scout Silver Award Final Report. If you need any help deciding what project you want to do, or for any additional questions, please reach out to highestawards@comgirlscouts.org. Additionally, there are dates for upcoming live, virtual, and in-person trainings listed on our website, so check that out if you'd like to participate in one of those. Thank you so much from the Girl Scouts of the Commonwealth of Virginia, the best council ever. We can't wait to see all of your amazing projects.